Business owners in KwaZulu-Natal are trying to rebuild after the unrest, but their plans have been put on hold as they face intimidation. Umlazi Mega City is one of the many shopping centres badly affected by the looting and vandalism that took place last week. eNCA reporter Lethiwe Mdluli is following the story, and she joins us now. Lethiwe, thank you so much for joining us. Talk to us about what's going on at Umlazi Mega City.
Well, good afternoon, Sally. So a few days ago, we actually received information that there were threats made to the employees of Mega City by a group of unknown people. Following this threat, we've been following that story, and we received information from the owners of the shopping center that there was a group of men who called themselves the Amadela Ngokubona Business Forum, and they made their way to the shopping center and put a stop on cleanup operations that started this week. And basically what they are doing now is demanding for the business owners and also the owners of the shopping center to use their services instead of hiring services from outside. So I spoke to someone who was there, who was present when these threats were made, and they shared their story of what happened that day. What they're saying is that a group of about 30 men made their way to Umlazi Mega City, and they threatened the employees who were working there that day, and they said that they should not come back to do cleanups at the shopping center. And of course, this is following the unrest and the looting that the shopping center experienced during the days of last week. And as we know that a lot of shopping centers across the province were faced with the same aspects of looting and also the unrest that took place in the province.
Yeah, and I mean, it's something that actually our business editor, Devin Morgan, was talking about yesterday, the so-called construction mafia, and it's outright intimidation to do what you've just described. But you've spoken to the people who run the so-called business forum, and how are they justifying their intimidation?
Well, while speaking to the business forum today, they are saying that instead of actually threatening the workers, what they did was make their way to the shopping center and they just offered their services. They are also saying that some business owners at the shopping center actually called them and asked for their services. They're saying that during the looting last week, they were involved in keeping the shopping center safe, even though they did not win with the looters, but they did convince them to not burn down the center. So they're saying that they did not threaten them, but instead they want to work with the owners of the shopping center by bringing local businesses to help with the rebuilding and to also help with the cleanup operations. While speaking to them, this is what they had to say.
These malls are in our townships. We don't own them, obviously, but we prepare to pay rent like anyone because the mall must be maintained and all of that. But I'm saying it's the time for us to go to the drawing board and see how best we can benefit out of these malls. The owners of the mall can benefit, also we can benefit. We're just looking forward to sit with the management and tell us what's the way forward. We are not here by force, as I've told you, we are called to just come and assist.
All right, so that sounds very different to what the business owners are alleging. He sounds fairly reasonable. Are the business owners sticking to their story that this group is actually intimidating them, and have they opened a case of intimidation with the police?
Well, Sally, I actually had a chat with the business owners today, and they are saying that the only people who are doing cleanup operations, or the only businesses that are carrying on with the cleanup operations, are those that have opted to do so. But many businesses at the shopping center have opted to stop with cleanup operations because they're fearing for their safety. I know that one store at the shopping center has threatened to even pull out, and the shopping center or the shopping owners are saying that they do not know what to do at the moment. They haven't said if they will open a case or not, but they are saying that these threats are not welcomed. And right now they are losing business, and they're also losing time because they're trying to rebuild and offer services to the communities that were affected. But at the moment they are saying that they're fearing for their lives, and they don't know what the way forward is because these armed men are still stationed outside that shopping center.
My word. I'm astonished that they haven't actually gone straight to the police. Well, thank you very much for bringing us that story. That was eNCA reporter Lethiwe Mdluli.